Oh, come on.
Don't have to click anything.
Okay.
And Facebook Live in the right hand, YouTube Live in the left.
Boy, I feel pretty special. I have two phones I'm looking at here. One of them's Facebook and one of them's YouTube Live. So, as usual with Ron, I'm telling way too many stories all at the same time. See, I was talking about New York City. Then somebody asked me about how I first met Michael. Then I was talking about the history tour. Let's see. I'll wait for some comments. Now I know why Wendy picks on Ron so much.
How is this Ron's fault?
What?
How is this Ron's fault?
Everything's Ron's
Yes,
fault.
everything.
So I'll go back to the story I was telling about how I met Michael. It's funny because, well, I'm not going to go into that right now. But anyway, um, actually, my background is amusement rides. And when they first bought the ranch, somebody out there in his management team was smart enough to know that we don't know crap about amusement rides. And now we got some of them being set up on this property. And I, at the time, was working for the only independent safety consulting company that specialized in amusement rides. So uh, the broker shared our information with somebody at MJJ Management. And I started going out there a couple times a year just as a consultant, telling them how to fix things and how to take care of things and whatnot. And that led to a full-time job. And Mr. Jackson had actually nothing to do with it. It was his management team. But my actual first meeting after I started working there is a fun story, of course, and the fans seemed to like it. And it was a hot summer day, and when Mr. Jackson's home at the ranch, those of us that worked in the amusement park wore a black vest, a white dress shirt, a black tie, black dress pants, black dress shoes, and it was a little too warm to be wearing all that. So, but anyway, uh, we got the word on the radio that the guests might be coming to the amusement park. So I went over to the snow cone machine to make sure that there was ice in there because I heard that they liked ice snow cones. So I'm grinding some ice, and the golf cart pulls up behind me on the railroad tracks in front of the amusement park, and I hear a voice. I'm assuming it was Michael. He says, "Sure is hot today," and I just glanced over my shoulder and said, "Yeah, it sure is." And I went back to grind the ice, and all of a sudden, wham! A water balloon hits me right in the middle of the back. And the golf cart drives off, and Michael's lets out one of those laughs so you can hear 3 counties away, and says, "It wasn't me," which many years later was turned into a song. I don't know where he got that, but anyway. So that was my very first introduction to Mr. Jackson. And I remember telling myself that I think this is going to be a fun place to work if your boss throws water balloons at you. And also, on the way home that night, I was like, yeah, how many people can say they got in a water balloon fight with Michael Jackson? So it made me feel kind of special. So that was my first introduction to him. Now back to the history tour in Hawaii. Oh, now Ron's going to take the phone away
Let
from
me
me.
leave you.
Okay, which one do you want? Both of them?
No, you choose one. How many people are on each?
24 and 21.
Oh, well, YouTube leads Facebook. All right. Except we don't know who they are. So, all right, go ahead. Talk to
Well,
YouTube.
there's a bunch of people.
They don't see you as much, the YouTube people. Tell them tomorrow, 10 p.m. California time.
10 p.m.?
10 a.m. California time. Look, I'm under a lot of pressure.
Okay.
All right, you guys. So,
All right, I guess we're done testing YouTube Live.
YouTube Live works. Facebook Live works. We're now working on Zoom, which we.
So if you're on YouTube Live, I guess we're going to sign off.
No, you can.
Oh.
They don't see you much. The YouTube people. Some of the people on YouTube don't have Facebook.
Oh.
That's why you're doing
Well,
it.
let me scroll through here. We can't really tell who all's on here.
No, that's the thing. Give them the Earth songs. Since today's Earth Day, give them the Earth song story when he You were sitting under the
Earth song. Okay, since it's Earth Day, Ron asked me to tell him the Earth. Ron's getting pretty good at knowing my stories.
Well, we've done this a lot, sir.
Maybe he can write the book for me since I can't seem to
We'd
get.
be done already.
See-
Believe me, just give me the word. If we survive tomorrow, we'll start.
So Earth song. I've been asked many times about what's my favorite Michael Jackson song, and I always have to remind all the fans that I didn't start out being a Michael Jackson fan. I mean, when I was in high school, I listened to Pink Floyd and the Doors and Jimi Hendrix, that kind of stuff. And but the first time I heard the Jackson Five, I did recognize I was into music enough to recognize there's definitely some talent there. So I wasn't like I didn't dislike the Jacksons; it just wasn't my style of music. But anyway, when fans ask about what's my favorite song, it's I mean I really like good guitar playing, so and Michael does too. So he's had quite a few very talented guitar players play with him. So um, I really like Man in the Mirror because I think that's a message that he really meant a lot to him. But Earth Song, which it is Earth Day today, so Earth Song. Hakeem, you're welcome. So Earth Song, my story with Earth Song, it's not my favorite song to listen to, but it brings back a very interesting memory. Michael had been actually in New York City with working on the History album, which I didn't know, the History album wasn't out yet, so I didn't know anything about it. But I hadn't seen him in about 6 months, and he came back and he went in the movie theater. I saw the golf cart pull up in front of the movie theater, which is right across from the amusement park. And he went inside, and I went over there for two reasons. I just hadn't seen him in a while, so I wanted to greet him. And also, I wanted to let him know that we didn't have a projectionist on property. We didn't. The projection films are, well, it's a lot different than it is now. Everything's electronic, digital, whatever. But back then, you actually had these big giant rolls of film, and they were very highly guarded because they're worth a lot of money. And so we didn't just keep films and projectionists at the ranch. Somebody from Burbank would come up there. I mean, there was a select few that we used all the time through Lee Tucker. He was the main guy. But anyway, I just wanted to let Michael know that we didn't have a projectionist yet, and I wanted to say hello to him because I hadn't seen him in a while. And right as I walk up to the front door of the theater, and normally about this time I would put a picture of the movie theater up there so you could see what I'm talking about. But
don't show off. Just because you know how to do it doesn't give you the right.
But anyway, the door flies open, just about knocks me over, and it's Michael, and he gives me a big giant hug. And we talk some casual talk, how's it going, blah, blah, blah. And of course, my standard answer every time I saw him, this was almost every day, but of course, since I hadn't seen him in several months, it was even more enthusiastic. I said, just another day in paradise. And he always laughed. He thought that was funny, and it always made him laugh, so I liked saying it. But anyway, he goes, Big Al, Big Al, Big Al. And he started talking about Earth Song. Well, I don't know what he's talking about because I wasn't there when he wrote it, and I wasn't there when he recorded it. So, and the History album's not out yet. They just wrapped, like a week before. And so anyway, but he's just going on and on and on. And I'm just like, I almost can't breathe because I can't believe he's so excited about telling me about it. And I feel like such an idiot because I don't know what he's talking about. But it was kind of cool that he was so excited about telling me. I think he would have told anybody who was standing there. He probably would have told a statue. But it was just kind of cool, me and him standing in front of the movie theater and him telling me all about Earth Song. So when I finally heard it for the first time, I kind of, every time I hear it, I relate to that scene of standing out there in front of the theater. So anyway, I love Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Oh, and Rare Earth. Well, there's a person from my Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix. So these are all YouTube live people, huh?
Some are simultaneously on both, but you don't know the names.
Okay. Well, I can see these comments have names next to them.
Some of them do, right? But
some of them
do.
Yeah.
A screen name isn't on YouTube. It's the actual.
Oh, well, okay. Well, anyway, I don't care. Well, I don't want to say I don't care what their name is, but if they have a question or a comment or something.
Tell the YouTube people we're going to be logging back on.
Big Al, what is something you think people should know or misunderstand about Michael as a person?
We're going to be logging back.
I am a longtime fan for 50 years.
Pacific time. It's now.
Well, my standard short, simple answer, and of course, speaking to Michael Jackson fans, it's easier for me to believe that they get what I'm saying. When I talk to people that aren't Michael Jackson fans, which usually it's somebody that I've known for a long time, so they believe absolutely what I'm telling them. But my short, simple answer is, and I've been all over the world inspecting amusement rides and met tens of thousands of people, and I'm a pretty easy to get along with kind of guy. And I tell them that I think Michael is probably the most down-to-earth, genuine, sincere person I've ever met in my life. So that's the simple, short answer there. We are both in. We are in both. Okay. I'm a big rock music fan, jazz. Probably the genre of music I listen to most is blues, because I like really good guitar players, and so. And for those of you that don't know, Tito, Michael's brother, was a much better guitar player than I thought. I went to him and his band it was kind of a private thing after the Michael's trial. We had a big party at the Chumash Indian Casino. They rented the theater there, and Tito and his band played, and it was kind of a thank you to all the employees and their families that stood by Michael. But anyway, he played some blues stuff, and I was blown away. He's a very good guitar player.
Some music. If I can, how many hours from now? 4.5 hours from now, we're going to log on.
All right.
Around 5 o'clock. It might be earlier.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Sometimes stuff happens.
What time tomorrow?
Tomorrow here, 10 to 3. Well, I'll log on maybe we'll log on at 9 before we come here, just to give everyone.
Okay. Tomorrow, YouTube Live, we're going to log on unofficially somewhere around 9:30.
The interview, you start at 10 sharp.
And then we're going to be in this studio.
Big Al leads us off.
Maybe we'll have some Michael pictures behind us instead of this black and white stuff, but
it all started with
I don't know yet. But anyway, officially we're going to be in this studio broadcasting on Zoom, if it works, Facebook Live and YouTube Live from 10 o'clock until 3 p.m. California time. I'm going to kick off the show at 10, supposedly, according to Ron.
Hopefully, yeah. You're early off. Listen, it all started with you. You were the first one.
So that's true, yeah. Yeah, I was one of the first people. I was one of the first people to meet Ron. Oh, I was the first person
that's why you're here.
On the inside of the MJ world to meet Michael, and so it's definitely been a big giant snowball rolling downhill ever since then. So
for you guys on Facebook,
you can blame me for getting Ron started.
If it didn't go well, I would have crawled back in my cubby hole.
Yeah. All right. Well, I feel important today.
That's why you're leaving.
All right.
Everyone loves Big Al stories.
So anyway, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning till 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and we're going to have. I'm going to be in here telling some stories.
11 o'clock, 12. Vincent Patterson.
Vincent Patterson's going to be in here around 11 o'clock.
12 to 1. Kip Lennon from The Simpsons.
Kip Lennon.
My favorite song, which turned into Bubbles.
From The Simpsons, who did the birthday song.
Lisa, it's your birthday.
Lisa, it's your birthday, and then it became Bubbles, it's your birthday.
Right, and Bubbles nods his head in approval. That's all we need. And then Matt Fidesz.
And then Matt Fidesz,
one of Michael's bodyguards from '99,
who was part of the security team on tour.
Will be on Zoom, hopefully.
Who?
He's coming from the UK, so he'll be the main one on Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah, the other three are going to be in studio.
All right.
And there you have it. So that's that.
So that's kind of the rundown for tomorrow. That's going to be Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Zoom if it works out well.
We're going to try it.
And I'm going to try and figure out how to get
from your computer
a different picture on the back of.
Well, you saw what it looked like. I didn't know how to do it.
Ron's always impressed that I keep changing pictures during Zoom meetings, and it's all I always have to, sometime during the Zoom meeting, I have to put up the,
Just to rub it in. I see the giving tree.
The
I
giving
wanna hang
tree.
up on it, but I can't.
all right, so my name is Regina, not me personally.
That's
69 years old from Philadelphia. Excellent. I don't remember how old I am, but I think I'm 71 or 72. I quit my early years in the carnival business on my one birthday.
on Facebook. Does anybody have
I was in a
any
what they call a floss wagon, which is where they make cotton candy and candy apples, which wasn't my normal job, but for some reason I was in there making candy apples.
California.
And this was before anybody knew what OCD was, but I had like 4 or 5 apples left to make a full tray, and I just couldn't. And there was only like a little tiny bit of syrup left in the bottom, and it's bubbling. It's 400 degrees or whatever. And I'm trying to slop candy on these last 4 apples so I can fill this tray up. And
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
the apple was rotten, and my hand went in this 400-degree candy, which instantly, as soon as I took it out and stuck it in the snow cone ice machine, it was like fiberglass stuck on my hand. So that was one birthday. And then the next birthday, I was riding my motorcycle back from the local convenience store, and I had a friend of mine on the back holding a couple cases of beer. And a car pulled out in front of me, and I T-boned it. So I quit celebrating birthdays after that. But anyway. Okay, so I'm going to sign off, and because I think we got things figured out in the studio, hopefully.
Switch the phones for a minute. I'm going to take the YouTube one to say
Oh,
goodbye.
wait a minute.
Big Al,
Ron's going to say goodbye, so hold on, you
you're back
YouTube
on-
people.
You're back on
Okay.
Facebook. All right. Let me say hi to the YouTubers. I don't know who you are, but I see the same names. There's a couple people I know. I don't know if Venetia's out there. There's a couple people that don't get Facebook, and we kind of want everybody to be, part
Yellow
of this.
Electric
So
Light Orchestra, yes.
that's why we're doing it. Hey,
Wasn't one
Regina.
of my
Hey,
top
everybody.
favorites, but I absolutely listen to them.
You guys
Some
have any
of the
questions?
musicians
Any
from that
questions on
band,
here? We're gonna have the
either
banner.
before or
We're gonna have the
after
banner
Yellow
behind
went
me,
on to
or
Other bands I like listening
or
to.
in
Can we see tomorrow?
in front of me, maybe
Can we
on
see
here.
tomorrow morning on Facebook? Yes, we'll be on Facebook.
And then
Officially at 10 o'clock here in the studio, but maybe a little earlier
I'll-
while we're trying to get in the
I'll
building
log
or
on
whatever,
later
just to
from YouTube Live
get
too.
people lined up.
Because we'll have multiple people, so we'll do. Hey, Kimberly.
Ryan
hey.
Johnson, your
So,
first
yeah,
time.
we'll go Facebook Live and
actually
YouTube
tonight,
Live
believe it or not,
tonight,
I have
5
not
p.m.
seen the movie
California
yet.
time.
Ron's already seen it
And
twice,
again,
so
tomorrow,
any spoiler alert. So
9:30, we'll log on.
Tonight,
10 o'clock, the interview start right here. Big Al's gonna lead it
I'm
off.
going
Hopefully, it
to
goes
see
smooth.
the Michael biopic
Kip
for the
Lennon
first time.
is Lisa. It's your birthday. Is
And I don't know if
It's
we're
the
gonna
song I
talk
listen
about
to
it
the
tomorrow,
most, really,
if we're-
because of Bubbles.
Because there's
I
still
talked
people that aren't
to
gonna
I
see it
talked to
until
the Center
Friday
for Great
because
Apes. I haven't talked to you guys on YouTube in a while. There's a bunch of
I warned you in
videos.
advance. I was
I'm
telling
gonna
Ron
give you all
earlier
the
when we were,
backup. Once I get them backed
getting
up, I'll
meeting
load
here in the
everything. So we
parking
have a
lot.
lot of YouTube stuff coming on. We just have so many more people on Facebook
I'm
and
gonna look
YouTube,
at
so
this
it's
movie a little different
it's
than
hard
a Michael
transferring,
Jackson
and the
fan
comments don't
because
transfer
I've
over,
said it
so it's kind of
before,
a thing. So,
I didn't start out
but
as a
to see it
Michael
live
Jackson
is
fan.
good. So.
I tell people that people
If you
would
haven't
ask me,
seen the movie,
when did you become a Michael
you know,
Jackson
this will be
fan?
my third
It's
time. We're
after I
gonna
went
see
to
it
work
again on
for him,
Friday with
I became a
everybody.
Michael Jackson
I'm gonna
fan
see you when I get back to
of the
Tampa.
person as opposed to the entertainer. Once I
yeah,
got to
I
know
don't
him,
wait too much. So,
I knew that
all
I'd
right,
take a
I'm gonna
bullet
log
for the
off
guy.
here. You guys,
He's
we're gonna stay on Facebook
awesome-
for a
awesome
while
person,
longer,
so.
and I just want to make sure
Anyway,
the picture looks
I'm gonna
good.
see the movie from a different set of eyes. I'm sure
yeah,
it's gonna
okay.
be tough. I can't
We'll
even
see you guys
hardly watch
tomorrow.
the
Thanks
trailers
everybody
or
for watching.
interviews with
Oh no, I'm sorry. We'll see you
Jafar
back
and them.
back
I
today
remember
at
I
5. I'm
was-
sorry, 5 p.m.
all of those Jackson
California
kids. I
time. It's in
babysat
about
for all those
about
years I
4
worked at
hours from right
Neverland.
now, wherever
They
you
came
are.
up
Just
to
add
Neverland
4.
all the time.
All right, thanks for
So I've
watching.
known
On behalf
Jafar
of
since he was
the
just
legendary,
3 or 4 years old.
behalf of Big Al, we'll see you guys at
and all
5
the other
o'clock
nephews
tonight.
and nieces.
Okay,
Brandy
bye for
and
now, everybody.
So anyway,